What's going on YouTube? It's Cyclone, and I'm bringing you another Dokkan battle video. I took a little bit of time off, guys, as you saw. I've been very busy lately. A lot going on in life, work and personal. There's a lot going on. So I'm very busy, and my desire to make videos for this game is also not as great as it was just a couple of weeks ago, because we're kind of in a down period right now in the game, and there's not much to talk about that might be news or new. But one thing I was thinking about, and this has been suggested in the community, is are we ever going to get an Omega Shenron? Maybe global first, maybe not. But are we getting a UR Omega Shenron? Now, we just got the Gogeta, and what's interesting about that is the Gogeta was a UR in his fused state. There wasn't any transformation involved. The card has an active skill, but really it's a very straightforward, insane stat boosted card with an active skill that makes him even stronger, right? That's very, straightforward, incredible animations, beautiful card, highly sought after by GT fans. But that was it. On top of that, it didn't get top grossing in Japan. So that's also due a lot to the times we're in right now. Dokkan's a little bit stale at the moment, as people can guess. We haven't gotten a new game mode actually Chain Battle was the last new mode that we got. And that mode is just awful. Can we all please just agree that Chain Battle is it's just kind of a chore activity. There's nothing, it's not even something that utilizes strategy that much. It's literally an RNG slot machine as to what friends you get, like on the screen. The rewards are the only reason why people do Chain Battle. We haven't gotten a new gameplay mode, substantial new content. We do get infinite Dragon Ball history stages, so I do like those, but I'm talking about a new mode. We haven't gotten anything spicy in a fair bit. On global in particular, it's drier than the Sahara Desert. I know you're probably saying, oh my god, we just got Boo and Gotenks. They're over 6 months old now, and they are outdated. The meta flew by those two cards. They're still solid, but you are really paying for a downgrade in the grand scheme. That's also why I didn't go crazy on this new UR banner. Because guess what, folks? That UR banner, the one with the, those featured URs, not even a year from now, that's going to be completely outdated. Those units are not even going to be in the discussion. If Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the trend we are moving toward, where units start at 200+% attack and defense on turn 1, there is no reason you should be summoning for units like AGL Bardock, okay? Or, hell, even the Kaioken Goku, who I finally got a second copy of on that banner. He was the only featured unit I pulled in, I think I did 4 summons for that banner, and I got him. That was it. I stopped. I got the heck out of there. I ran as fast as I could away from that banner. I also did some ticket summons for the Gotenks and Boo, and I have to tell you guys, it was some of the worst summoning I've ever done. I'm serious. I pulled units like AGL Android 18, like completely irrelevant, non-easy aid SSRs. I got absolutely nothing. I did get a Fizz Gotenks, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Whoopee. Okay. So I got the hell out of there too. I'm now at like 120 Dragon Stones, and I'm just going hard save to Tanabata. My advice to global players, summon on Tanabata. And I'm going to tell you why you summon on Tanabata. You're going to get a lot of red coin units on Tanabata. My goal is to get my 3rd copy of Blue Gogeta on Tanabata. let alone if I summon maybe one or two more copies in that event. You never know. You never know. I could Rainbow Gogeta by summoning, or I could get my third copy of Gogeta summoning, but I am guaranteed to get Gogeta with a red coin. So that's my third Gogeta, and that's huge for the character on the skill tree. You need those 3 copies to make a unit really viable, and I need that third copy. So I'm getting him 500 red coins down the drain. But it's a 500 red coins I am more than happy to spend. And then my other red coin is probably going to Kefla, in all honesty, when the Gogeta banner comes out for Global. But here's my thinking. What about this man on the screen right here? Shenron. I have this funny feeling that we may get at some point a Global First Shenron card because JP got Gogeta. Kind of in the middle of everything. They pulled out Gogeta randomly, right? Because we're going toward non-canon and GT content. They also have the Heroes content coming out. Will we get an Omega Shenron on Global, or a Sin Shenron, or a Shenron that has the 7 Dragon Balls, not or the 6 Dragon Balls, not all of them, or something like that? What are we going to get, right? I think it's possible that we get a Shenron on Global. Nothing's guaranteed, of course, but it would be interesting if we got the villain to Japan's card and then we can kind of swap later. I think that would be really interesting. I'm not the biggest Shenron fan. I really don't care. I went and rewatched some of the scenes with the character, and I have to be quite frank, the fights in GT are horrendous. I don't care. They're so poorly done. I can't. I hate them. The pacing is horrendous. The attacks half the time are just literally BS. I'm gonna blow you away with this wind or something. It's like, what? These characters move faster than light. Why does wind affect these? Okay. So look, I don't love GT. You can pretty much tell that. But I mean, having an Omega Shenron, a hype Omega Shenron, or a Sin Shenron with really good animations would be desirable, I think, to a lot of folks. The card could have an active skill. Now, the thing is, Sin Shenron, like, his fight is pretty bare bones. Omega's where it's at, and there's more with Omega. And it could be an Omega because, again, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was in his full state, so why wouldn't Shenron be in his full state, right? So you got Omega Shenron with a really solid, easy A. What the heck was that? Oh, I hate when it does this. This site is awful. You have this beast right here, but having a really high-end Shadow Dragon card, UR, with full animations. I mean, let's go. I think it could be coming. It kind of makes sense with Gogeta coming out. It really does. Now, this card should have a regeneration feature. I mean, hello, let's give him regeneration. Why doesn't he have regeneration? This guy comes back from so much damage. Like, I think he should have some sort of regen feature. Something like that. Or, I don't know, he could have a couple of the dragon attacks. Man. I really would be interested to see how they handle a new Shenron card. If they're going with the Super Battle Road trend, he could be a stunner too. I mean, yeah, throw stun in there. Every villain unit seems to be stunning now. Turles, and I mean, it could be a trend they're going for. But yeah, it would be interesting if we get one of these guys on Global first. I still have hope for an LR hit though, with Tournament of Power still being relevant on Global. But now with Gogeta, I'm having a little bit of consideration for this guy, and he could be coming for Global. So we shall see if we even get a Global first for the remainder of 2020. We may not. It's probably going to be the the Heroes event, and then we have Tanabata and Jiren But there is still the end of this month. There's still the end of man, I don't know because you can get Jiren and Blue Boys Tanabata in December. That can be your December month, and that's huge. We also know that the Blue Boys Tanabata is finishing our year off because the home screen is them, right? So that's pretty obvious. And Jiren might come out as the Trap banner, the Trap LR banner. So end of December, there could be room. I know Heroes is coming. That's the other thing. Heroes is coming, but December's massive. There's so much going on in December. They could throw Heroes in December, Jiren, and Blue Boys all in December. They could mix it up. Then you get a Global First right before that. I mean, if you're talking a business, Global First, Heroes with exclusive units, and then 2 LRs, that to me sounds like money. That sounds like a Bandai move to me. So I think it's possible. Don't count it out. We will see. It makes sense with the Gogeta that you'd bring out Omega on Global, but we don't know, guys. We really don't know if they're going to put the resources in to release that card now, or if we're just getting what I mentioned before without a Global First. We shall see.